I did a little work. I didn't go out into the maze. This is all, and I need one more round of it, which was intentional. I wanted to show it. This is a quick process. Nope. God damn it. I did not mean to do that. And if you already have a duplicate, it's fine. It lets you know. This game is mean and dangerous, and I do not have the chronomancy to try and mitigate some of that. So, I have done things that I can do to help mitigate that. I can't give them better weapons, but I can give them better armor. And this one, I rolled up because without one, the threat from traps on chests is a bigger risk to the party than the combat. That's the best armor you can have. No, no, no. Now, I still like the idea of our thief having something they can do from the back row besides investigate enemies. But oh, yes. No, that is. Excuse you. You. I have bought everybody, well, except for the one who can't be given better armor. So. I put in a little bit more work for that one. Not that I shouldn't do it for the rest, but plate mail is the cheapest thing I got. You can't give them something better than robes, which also doesn't help. So this one I got the breastplate, but also a better shield, which I could do for the two of them. The upgrade between their small shield and the shield +1 was a bigger difference. Leather +1 is just the best they can do. But so the traps on chests or the potential for traps on chests, and not being able to identify them because we don't have anyone that can cast Calfo yet is a problem, and not being able to disarm them even if we identify them is also a problem, because fixing petrification and death is expensive. I would have to do more of the thing I just showed. Now, and having better ACs means we're less likely to get hit, but the enemies can hit for a larger variety. If the samurai and the cleric, but really the samurai, could hit hard enough, often enough, they can't at first level, I have tested it, we could just go fight Murphy. Murphy only, when Murphy hits, for 2. Always 2. But Murphy has a bunch of hit points and regenerates a hit point a turn. And we cannot hit hard enough, often enough, to actually... We will run out of healing magic first. We can't do that at first level. I did actually try. I do wonder, actually, with the thieves' higher agility, which makes them go sooner, and very slightly higher strength, if they might not have a better chance in the front row of doing the hitting with that, but it still won't be enough at first level. So, as much as I would like to have the thief have something else that they can do, meaning do the mage then thief thing, we need the thief skill until we can go fight Murphy. So I made that one. Cause Murphy doesn't ever drop a treasure chest and only ever hits for 2. But we need to actually be able to do enough damage in a... We need to be able to do enough damage in a reasonable enough amount of time that it works, but Murphy's worth a whole lot more XP, and within the bounds of the regenerating hit point pool, they are, in some ways, safer. We just can't do it yet. So, this is the compromise, because I have heard the other games in the system, or the other games in the series, are also miserably nasty, hateful things. But doing what I can to mitigate just how bad it's going to be, because I don't have chronomancy. I do, but not accessible at that scale. Like, exiting and having the save and backing up that save before we level just in case they end up really shit, I can do. I backed up before I came in and did this. So I will have points that I can go back if I have to. But it's not a safe state. So this is going to be rough. And I know that going in, but it's not going to make it suck less when it does mean things, because it absolutely will. Her AC is better and she has more hit points, so it would make sense to keep her there. So, you can try this. At first level, I think fixing paralysis from a chest, or a ghoul if we got real unlucky, is 100. Fixing death is 250. Prices go up as the levels do. Oh, there was one more risk to the party. That's the friendly encounters. Friendly encounters can break our party, because if only one of the good characters, or if not all three of the good characters, change from good to evil, if we fight them, it's fine while we're down in the maze. As soon as we go out, they're booted out of the party because they're no longer compatible. So, I'm going to not engage with those until we've done the class change. Now, I should only be dealing with them until I can go fight Murphy, because Murphy hasn't done that. But that was another, oh, yeah, that could fuck things up. Of course, if that happens and then I end up with an evil lord accidentally, that's going to be frustrating. Spiteful, even. The encounter rate is historically been, yeah, that's not helpful. Higher, or the chance of encounter has always been higher going through a doorway. I don't know how much they changed that probability. Oh. Like other old games, early fantasies included, because I remember that frustration, and early Dragon Warrior, folks will target who they target, and if that target dies, they won't change to a different one, or to a different group. If their target runs away, they will not change their... So, there's going to be a thing that newer games figured out how to get rid of, or chose to get rid of, because I don't think it was something that needed to be there from the beginning. But... and they won't group up and hit them till they die. They will spread it out. Did we learn everything we could about them? I don't know. You actually observed something about the corpse. Cool. Oh, look. Exactly why I decided to... The rest of it's based on their agility, without the bonus from the skill set. Oh. Right. This new thing. So there's still more we can learn about them. Okay. And more we can learn about you. Okay. Don't really want to range too far, just because I want to be able to get back to town without additional interruptions. Should some... When, not if, when something goes sideways. Because that's not an if, that's a when. It may not happen today. Lucky us if it doesn't. Okay. So it tells us there's... if we know all there is to know. Cool. So, what's the rest of it then? They resist fire, extra... Is that just them fleeing, that extra action? Oh, and we're getting accompanied by and treasure types. Not that we have a decoder for that, but okay. Yeah. These could break things. So, we're gonna leave them in peace, but they were technically kobolds. I wonder... Did tell us they were kobolds. Yes. We find out that they're more valuable. And... you actually have to have a proper encounter with them to get the blurb. But you do at least get a placeholder entry with the briefest of information. And this part, I guess. I wonder if 3 is the undead kobolds that are down here. We'll find out eventually. limes are worth very little. And that's okay. Oh, you're 0. You are the most basic entry. Well, I mean, that's fair. Okay. I think you're 100. I think it said there are 101. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, not worth so much. And then all I got is this. Okay. Right. Yep. Cobalt skeletons. They're less dangerous, but they also don't run away. They're less dangerous, they're worth less, XP-wise. But they don't run away, and kobolds do. These are things I already know. I don't need the bestiary for that. Yeah, of course. Yep, Murphy doesn't hit that hard. But they do. Well, I can't heal a dead body, so. That also means she'll fall behind. This is also why the other clerics would benefit. Of course, once they swap to wizard, that gear will be unequipable for them, but I'll have the money that it won't be an issue. And you tried to swing at the one that was already dead instead of the one that's still fucking standing there. You know what? Just keep swinging until it's fucking dead. Since we're having bad luck with that. Or both of them can waste their rounds. Sure. If we had higher agility, people would go sooner. More frequently. Okay. Well. That does mean that does mean it's a correct identification, at least if I'm remembering or understanding it correctly. If you have misidentified what the trap is and try to disarm it, it will go off. So just failing means you got what it is right, you just didn't disarm it. And I don't have a wizard to identify that. But we get to go. Yeah. Spend money to fix the problem. And of course they're they will resurrect with 1 hit point. So we're going to end up needing to rest just to get magic back anyway. Yup. And now we get to roll d8s until they're healthy. Aggressive chronomancy. We're gonna go restore magic anyway. Have everybody be topped off. Yep. Yep. That's... you... There. Can try that again. Oh. About 400. Fell behind because fell down. Yeah. And the map clears when we leave. So, anything we learned before goes away. Or about the map, anyway. That's definitely going to slow things down. So is that. Okay. We don't have anything to learn here. It doesn't help us any. I can't cast anything, and they're not undead, so can't do anything else with them. Yeah. Oh, and I keep forgetting to have that up. With our two fighter types dead, this is only gonna get worse. What the fuck are you doing? Jesus fucking Christ, game. What the hell is that? No, you just fucking stand there. Not go make things worse. I definitely don't like that. And in other floors, that's a way to guarantee you get lost or stuck somewhere. Oh no. It really will just fuck us over. Hard. I don't like that even a little bit. Fuck you. Yeah, that's all we can do at the moment. I can afford to fix one of them, and then I have to do the other thing. Yeah. Oh. Well, it's shaped like a short sword. And it ain't worth much, so... I suspect it wouldn't be worth identifying. Especially since it costs money I don't have. That's one of the perks of a wizard. You do that for free. No, no. Yeah. Other enemies, in a lot of ways, are more dangerous than Murphy. They're just easier to kill. But you can't kill them if you're dead. So there's a big ol' asterisk on that. Oh. Fine. Yeah. That is not what I wanted you to do. They need their magic. Then we need to spend it. Then we need to restore it again. And shitty rolls don't help. And this is with the improved gear. If those chests were also exploding or poisoning or whatever, this would be worse. Motherfucker. It's a spiteful asshole of a game, and it's just gonna keep rubbing that in. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, okay. We do, actually. That means I can do the faster thing. Thank you for not fucking that up. Of course you're ready. I would like to have everybody ready at the same time, so I can just in case, save backup for everybody. You know what? Well, we know all there is. Yep. Uh-huh. Everybody but the one that fell behind. You were already filled out. You have new. Flee. This is cold and... I don't know if that's meant to be holy or lightning, but I don't know that. I don't think there is a lightning. I'm not sure what that's meant to be. Because it gives them, but it doesn't. Not all of them are self-explanatory. We have you as a very basic entry. Yeah. Lower AC, you also run. Resistance traits, none. Accompanied by some. Not cool zombies. And zombies can paralyze. I know I have seen that encounter on this floor. They're worth more. They hit. Oh. They have a lot more hit points. Or they can have a lot more hit points. We noticed both of those things, and that did not work out so well for us. Um, Okay. Okay, so there is still more to learn about them. But we're getting there. Okay. Of course she's not there yet. Okay. Okay. We got everything there was to know about you, right? I think so. The topping off's gonna happen anyway. Or you could do that. Which is enough. Well, that's most of it. So, for the sake of just in case, what I'm gonna do is go out, back up the save, back up the save it makes when I do that, just in case the levels are absolute dog shit, and then we can actually see what we get. If I decide they're bad enough that chronomancy is justified, I will spare you from that, because it's laborious and boring. Now, that didn't take particularly long because I knew I was going to do it, so I already had the folders open for that. The attribute points, unless I change something, have been random from 1 to 3. The hit points aren't absolute dog shit. You have 3 priority stats. Well, a 4th that lags behind. But let's go for hit points first. Fewer hit points, but more stat points. Well, 3 spells means 3 spell slots. And some hit points. All you can get is hit points and stat points. You did better on hit points. Fewer spells. Well. Oh! And because you level faster than everybody else, of course. I don't know. I may spend time fussing with that. I may. But we got them all to 2nd level with no small amount of drama. But again, without this one, it could have been worse. Mean bastard game. But yeah, that's enough for now. Once we can do enough damage often enough, and I think I will do a test run over to Murphy to see if we can do that at levels 2 and 3. I will probably move the thief up front because they have better strength and agility, so they may have better odds even though their AC is a little lower. But that's for later.